guys, my name is Nazo Eze and you're welcome to my little corner of YouTube. So this video was inspired by Banter with NJ. I'm going to be leaving the link to her channel in the description box. While watching her video, in her video she was talking about how she and her sister were shipped off to boarding school at a very young age when they were in primary 2. So while watching that video, I now had this thought, and I remembered the way most Nigerian parents do this thing. I don't know if I should call it a trend. And I say Nigerian parents because I'm Nigerian, and it's only Nigerians that I know personally that do this thing, because I have family friends and even family members that do it. I was now wondering, why do Nigerian parents like to rush their children through school? What is the rush? Why? Where are you running to? What is chasing you or chasing your child? Because as far as your child is concerned, they don't need to rush through anything. Why do they feel the need to rush their children through school? Like, I don't get it. These days, you will find kids as young as 8 years old, 9 years old in JSS 1. Why? In this video, I'm not about to bash anybody or judge anybody. This video is actually coming from a very curious place in me, because I've always wondered about this thing. I've always wanted to know the reason why. Back in those days, if you remember, in the 80s, we always started school at the age of 6. We have to start school at 6 years, and then when you start school at 6 years, then by the time we finish primary school, we'll be entering JSS 1 at 11 years, some even 12 years, which I feel is the standard age. It is the ideal age for a child to go through these early school years. I don't understand the need for all the rush these days, and like I said, that's the essence of this video. So if you're a parent whose child is that young and is in JSS 1, and by that young I mean 8 years, 9 years, can you let us know why? Because personally, I feel like their brains are not that developed to be doing the work that they work that they do in JSS 1 classes in secondary school. I actually feel pity for kids like this, because I have a feeling, I feel in my heart of hearts that they struggle. Especially when they have older classmates. I feel like their brains are not well developed to be able to comprehend the kind of subjects, the level of maths and English and the other subjects that they teach them in such higher classes at that very young age. And then I was wondering, in my mind, in my own mind, or in my opinion, I've been thinking, could it be because these parents want to give the impression that their kids are geniuses or prodigies? Like they want to brag among their friends that, my child is in JSS 1 and my child is only 8 years old, or my child is only 9 years old. Could that be the reason why? Another reason that also came to my mind is that maybe it is because they don't want to pay those extra school fees, because you know that any extra year amounts to extra school fees. So maybe that's the reason why they rush their kids through school, so that they would avoid paying those extra 2 years. Because some people, once their children write that first school leaving certificate exam from primary 4, once they write it from primary 4 and they pass it, they are like, my child has passed, so why do we need to now come and start doing primary 5 and primary 6? Let's move on to JSS 1. But it shouldn't be. I don't think it should be that way. Why should your child even write that exam from primary 4? Why not chill till primary 5 or even primary 6? Me, back then, we did all my family members, me and all my siblings, we all went through primary 6. And as a matter of fact, even before we left Nigeria and came to this US, my plan was that my children, all of them, would go through primary 6. I never liked that idea of jumping primary 5, no matter how brilliant that child is. No matter how brilliant my child is, I had already decided that they would go through that primary 6. Because I don't want to put my child under unnecessary pressure to meet up. What is the rush? I personally know someone, her child left primary school from primary 4 and moved to secondary school. And I didn't see them for a while. So the day I saw the mom, finally, I asked her that, how is your child? How is he coping with secondary school? And she was like, that he's always complaining, he's complaining that he's finding it hard and everything. I was like, hey, yeah, so what will you do? Will you leave him there? She said before, uncle, that he should cope, that he would meet up, he's going to meet up. And I was like, oh my God, why would you put your child through this kind of stress? Why will you stress your child's brain like this? Do you know the country that has the best primary educational system in the whole world? Finland. Yeah. Do you know what age they accept into primary school? You have to be 6 years old to get into primary school. 6 years old in primary one. And if you do the maths, if you are 6 years old in primary one, then they'll be finishing primary school at 11 years old and going into secondary school. And that is the ideal age. Even in Nigeria, the standard age for primary one is actually 6 years. But now we want to rush. We just want to rush through it. We want to do it because other parents are doing it. Like I said, I'm not judging anybody. I'm just making this video from a place of curiosity, genuine curiosity. So please, if you know why this happens, can you let us know in the comment section? I really, really want to know. So that when I find myself in certain arguments about this primary school thing, I will know what to say. I will know what to say to defend parents that do this, because I don't know. I really don't know. So what do you think? I would like to hear from you guys in the comment section. Do you think these children are put under unnecessary pressure? Do you think it is proper for a child to go into secondary school at age 8 or age 9? And then at what age did you, that is watching me, what age did you enter secondary school? Bikono. I want us to converse in the comment section. Let's understand this thing, because personally, I do not see the need for all the rush. I do not see the need for it at all. To me, it is totally unnecessary. And like I said, even if we did not relocate to the US, if my kids were still in Nigeria, even the proprietress of their school, they already know that Dendo's mom knows that she always keeps saying it. I always keep saying it, that my kids will go through primary 4, primary 5 and primary 6 before they move on to JSS 1, because I feel that that is how it should be. And that way my kid is prepared, my child is prepared for secondary school. There is no unnecessary undue pressure on my child's brain to meet up. You get? And these kids actually struggle. They struggle, and you know that struggle actually has a ripple effect. It affects them in different ways. It affects them emotionally. It affects them mentally. It might even affect them physically. Some of them will be falling sick from too much pressure. The parents will not know what is wrong with them. I'm just saying, because this is what I really, really think. This is what I seriously think. I think that rush might be having an adverse effect on these children, because these Obodo Igbo schools that insist that your child has to be 6 years old before they get into primary school, there is a reason for that. There is a reason for that, except in rare cases where the child is a genius or the child is a prodigy. That is when all these jumping classes and double promotions are acceptable. But well, like I said, Bikono, let me hear from you guys. Let me know. And then please, I want to ask that if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Apart from giving it a thumbs up, Biko, I'm also begging you to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel, it will mean a lot to me if you join my family. Okay guys, thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to stay safe. We'll sanitize your hands, wash your hands and everything. Just stay safe generally. Thank you so much guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.